Mardi Gras and Pancake Day prove one thing. No matter the country, humans will find a way to party and play with food.
Do you play with food on your Mardi Gras? Is that what are you doing to it?
We hide toys in it.
Do you?
We do.
We don't do shit. We just make a pancake, throw some sugar on it and some lemon and eat it.
Oh, you do a lot more than that with your pancakes.
Do we?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you all about it. Let's go.
Right. Fuck. Fucking pinch my bollock. Oh. I just hit my balls by accident. Hello, welcome to Two Sides of the Pond, a podcast where apparently I castrate myself for the wonderful viewers of this podcast. And with me is Dwayne from the other side of the pond. And I have a stress ball because I've crushed my own, apparently. I think that's the problem. I thought I was holding on to this and I just crushed my nuts. Anyway, pancakes. Tell me more. So, okay, toys in it? What are you hiding in your pancakes?
Well, first
Mardi
off,
Gras.
You don't have Mardi Gras, right? You have Pancake Day or Shrove Day?
Yeah, Shrove Day is what is traditionally known as. Pancake Day, more commonly known as... End sentence. I don't know where I was going with that, but you're still looking at me. I didn't know what to say. Full stop.
Okay, so this year we actually celebrate the same time, which doesn't always happen from what I understand. It's March 4th.
Okay.
Tuesday, March 4th is Mardi Gras, or also known as, well, Mardi Gras is French for Fat Tuesday.
I thought it meant Fat American, but okay. It should. They should rename it. So what's the usual day for you then? Is it some sort of pattern that it follows? Because I think for us it's always the first Tuesday of... What? Let's have a look.
So for us in America, it's 40 days before our Easter Sunday. Because right after, so Fat Tuesday happens, and then the next day is Lent, which is a Christian holiday. Where
we have Ash Wednesday as well, in case you've been cremated. Oh, hey! I don't know why.
Not exactly what that means, but okay.
It should
be.
Yeah,
Ash Wednesday is the day after Fat Tuesday, which starts our 40 days of Lent in the Christian universe.
Yeah, okay. So for us then, we have March 4th this year. We have February 17th next year and February 9th the year after. It's getting earlier. Mm-hmm. In a minute, it's going to be fucking Christmas Day. We're having pancakes. What is going on? What is this sacrilege? Ow. I hit myself in the chin. Hey, it's okay. I got it back.
I don't know. Like, it all depends on how Easter Sunday falls on the calendar, I guess.
Oh, yeah, because that moves around like an absolute bastard. But people say about me not able to sit still. Neither can Easter. There's bigger problems in the world.
So true. So, do you know about Lent?
No.
What the idea of Lent is?
Nope.
Okay. So Lent is the 40 days before Easter Sunday where you can...
Sorry. I'm pretending to care. Right. Easter Sunday, 4 days before Lent, my bicycle.
40 days before Easter Sunday starts Lent. Lent is when Christians give up something they enjoy to...
My sanity. We had this conversation. No, actually, we didn't. No, that was a conversation I had with my team. Huh. It wasn't with you. Okay, no, carry on. I had a conversation about this 3 days ago. We're talking about Lent, and they said, what are you going to give up for Lent Day? And I said, my sanity. And yeah, that wasn't with you. It was with somebody else.
It was not with me.
Do you continue? That's what I'm going to give up. Well, I would if I still had my
sanity. You don't have your sanity. You have to have it to give it up.
I know. Carry on.
So basically,
what are we talking about?
People will give something up for Lent, and to celebrate right before you give something up, you party it up the day before. Think of it like getting married. Okay. The night before your wedding, You give up your
Life.
freedom.
Yeah. Pretty much. It's gone.
Yeah.
Ain't ever getting it back.
So they
Feed
have
me
the
rice.
groom's party or whatnot, and they have the bridesmaid party. Like the night
Not the day
before,
before,
that's
though.
when the groom
The
or
broom.
the bride, the groom will go out with his with his groomsmen, and they go to a strip club. They live it up
with his bride.
They live it up one last time before
What happens in
committing
Vegas stays in Vegas.
themselves. Right.
Apart from committing.
So before they commit themselves to a life of
torture,
fidelity, and morals and stuff like that. So so that's the same idea basically for Fat Tuesday, where you get to eat everything you want, you drink as much as you want. Think of it kind of like Sodom and Gomorrah, where you just live with an abandonment. Or abandonment.
Right.
So for Mardi Gras, it originated, or it's mostly celebrated in New Orleans for us.
Right.
Okay. So
Why?
people will fly over to New Orleans.
Really? So it gets very busy then. So New Orleans is very busy around Mardi Gras time.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And it's a very dangerous thing to go to.
Why? People shooting? Shock.
Because people get pickpocketed. People are living without care. So they're drinking a lot. So their ambitions go down. Their awareness goes away. People have gotten run over by parade floats.
Natural selection. I'm sorry, but if you're going to get run over by a parade float, which moves slowly, mind, it's like the thing you have in ice hockey. The fucking, what's it called?
Zamboni.
Yeah, like that. It's like, imagine getting run over by that. At that point, you deserve to be run over by that thing.
Really?
You know, a float in a parade, there's ample opportunity to get out of the way. How does that happen? How do you not notice when there's this big?
Because you're so drunk, and you don't, and the idea is to catch as many beads that get thrown at you from people on the floats.
You Americans are weird.
Really? You think that's weird?
Why are you throwing beads?
You think that's weird?
Yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it? Throwing beads at people that trip over and stuff like that.
You know what I find even more weird? I find running 415 yards, holding a frying pan with a flat pancake on it down in the name of tradition and your Shrove Day.
I can't say I've ever seen anyone do that. Hang on. I sneezed. I tried to mute my mic, but I missed the button. Sorry. I was going to explode and shit myself if I held on.
It's called the Only, OLNEY race.
Oh, OLNEY.
Yeah. Say it, because I can't.
It's a town in England. Only pancake race. Right.
Yes,
it's probably
from
something...
1445 is when it started.
Okay, yeah, it's probably back in the era of fucking witches.
But it still happens to this day.
Yeah, it'll be similar to the tar barrels thing that we do, where you have the big burning barrel of tar during bonfire night that we spoke of, and they run through the street, with this thing on fire. Or the cheese run, where they have a cheese ball going down a hill, and you've got to launch after it. It's hilarious to watch. You'll snap your dick off if you participate, But
you're just making fun of us for throwing beads, and you're talking about flaming barrels of tar over your head.
Yeah, but the difference is
rolling
this is a little
cheese
village
down a roll. Well, it's in a town. It's in New Orleans.
Tiny. It's a tiny. Yeah, this is a tiny.
No.
There's only 6,477 people in this town that do this fucking pancake on a frying pan bullshit. Whereas New Orleans, what's it called? What's the event called?
Mardi Gras.
Mardi fucking grass. Fucking smoky. What the fuck is that? I'm just seeing this fucking clown thing. So how many people go to this shit then? Does it tell me the fucking...
Well, it's a touristy thing. People will travel around the United States. People come from other countries to see this in person.
Why is the flag bright green, yellow, and purple? What in the...
Because those are the colors...
LGHTV is that?
Nope. It is all those are the three main colors of Mardi Gras. About
1.4
celebration.
million.
Yeah.
1.4 million.
And it's not
So,
just really one night. They do it for several nights, but the real big day.
right. So we do a little like 15-minute race of a frying pan with a few thousand people where you do a multi-day event for millions of people, throwing fucking Skittles at people and then mowing them over in your floats. I'm sorry, but on the weird scale, you're up there.
No, I don't think it's that bad. That's become so regular for us.
That doesn't mean it's not
regulated.
weird.
But-
It means
well,
you've
it's
just
weird to
desensitized
you.
the situation. You've done it
Look,
so
I
much.
could have
like, hey,
pancakes
normal.
anytime I want. I
Can
I can't be throwing beads at people anytime I want.
That is true because, like, for us, we can have pancakes whenever we want, right? We can go to places and buy pancakes, you know, but obviously you tend not to because it's more of a pancake day sort of thing, right? Whereas obviously in America you have IHOP, the International House of Penises, and you can have pancakes whenever you want.
Yeah.
And so I'd imagine that sort of thing from a pancake point of view is
So
not
we
that much
cannot
of a...
have so we can't have king cake whenever we want, and that is the
What cake?
major food. It's called king cake because you have the king and queen of Mardi Gras, right? They're the ones that are wearing the purple, the gold, and the green, and they're
yellow.
the gold.
Yellow.
I said gold.
I
It's
said
gold.
yellow.
I said gold. They're royalty. It's gold.
You just for those that are watching that haven't see who the hell is that? Just
Why?
have a look at Mardi Gras. And for those that are watching or listening that aren't aware of what your nan's grass is all about in New Orleans, have a look on Wikipedia and have a look at the picture at the very top of the page, and you have just a bunch of clowns. It just looks mental.
Well, there's a law about
The
that.
king's jesters in all their yellow, not gold, green, and purpley red with a bit of blue for in there as well. And there's this random person in a costume just having a Starbucks drink as well in this picture. Oh, what the fuck is going on?
So there are rules when it comes to Mardi Gras. Okay.
Don't run over sober people.
Well, you could do that apparently, but what you can't do, it's considered extremely poor etiquette and bad luck to if someone throws beads at you, to if you miss them, to bend down and like pick them up off the ground. That's considered bad luck. You have to catch them mid-flight. You also, by law in New Orleans during Mardi Gras, if you are to be on a float, you have to wear a mask.
Well, yeah,
that's why you're seeing a lot of people
sensible.
in masks.
Yeah, the embarrassment of doing something like that, you'd want to be covered up, right? You don't want to have your face on.
So I actually have someone had gifted me a set of beads. They come from anything that you could buy over at Poundland to more elaborate beads, and somebody from New Orleans gifted me beads.
Let's see these beads.
And I have them right here, actually.
Are they ribbed for your pleasure? I am curious. What the fuck? What the hell? I'm sorry, but that is something you do shove up your ass. That has definitely been used.
Why would you?
you know it as well. The minute that little fucking crocodile head turned around, you're like, yeah, okay, I see your point. I see what you're talking about. I understand what you mean now.
Yeah.
Okay, so those get launched. Just not like individual tiny things that you'd like slip up over. It
beads
is like
around your
a necklace.
Neck. Yes,
it's a necklace is what they're throwing. Right. Yes. Okay. So,
yeah. You really didn't.
I didn't know you meant necklace.
To?
I didn't know you meant necklace. No, I thought you meant
a string of beads. Like it's a necklace that they toss. The throwers throw it.
Let's not beat around the bush. It's a
necklace. They call them beads. If you look up Mardi Gras beads, all you'll see is necklaces.
That doesn't mean it makes sense. It's a necklace. You put it around your neck, and it has shit on it. It's a necklace. So have you ever been to Mardi Gras?
Well, it only has shit on it if you use it the way you're talking.
I bet you I can smell the remnants on that thing. I can probably smell it from here.
Anyway,
Riverside's
So
newest feature, smell-o-vision. You'd hate that.
could you imagine? Oh my god. So yeah, king cake is
King Kong, right? Yeah.
basically it's I actually don't like it. It's very dry. It's a pastry type cake that
Mm.
it's just dry.
Is it even cake then?
And
if
it
it's
has
pastry?
ice. Well, it's more cake-ish
With
than
bits of
it is a
pastry?
muffin. It's not a muffin.
What is it?
Look it up. Look it up and see because I
King
don't
Kong
like the
cake.
taste of it. It always
King cake.
it doesn't.
Oh.
It's usually dry. It's usually very very dry. It has a white icing glaze, and they usually do the colors and glitter on them, and
It's
in
got a
a
fucking
king cake.
naked body on it. What is this?
Okay, so hear me out. Inside
This
the
has
cake,
turned very very noncy. Carry on.
inside the cake, they hide a little plastic baby.
Let me guess. P. Diddy was the one that came up with this fucking holiday.
So they put a little plastic baby inside this cake, and the person who finds it
goes to jail.
It's considered good luck. It's considered good luck.
How is that good? How is finding a naked fucking baby in your food good luck? That's not good luck. That's terrible. What the fuck?
That's 10 to 20 is what that is. But
finding a naked child, good luck for life. Although you'd be behind prison bars. Woo! Let's just fucking normalize paedophilia whilst we're at it on this weird fucking day. What the fuck is going on? And I go back to what I said.
All right. So this is all
very weird.
All right, we'll call it weird. I'll condone that. It is a bit weird.
Have you ever been?
No.
Do you want to go?
No.
Why not?
I know you do. You've already heard this, and you are interested. You are interested. You're going to be part of the 1.4 million people that go this year.
But I don't think it is wise for me to go unless I am terminally ill, because I will end up being shot at this event, probably with a machete. Because you
can't get shot with a knife, you asshole.
I
Listen
bet
to what
Americans
you say.
Can do it. I know. You know, it will happen. I will end up getting shot with a machete. Right?
No, see, here's my perimeters about going to Mardi Gras. I will go to Mardi Gras with you. I will go in all the craziness, watching things that I don't want to see, because it is really very much like Sodom and Gomorrah, where the people go up to the mountain and they have wild, reckless, abandoned sex and eat whatever they want and drink as much alcohol as they want and just live it up and party. That's the idea of it, because they know in 40 days the king is going to die. That's the whole. If you're going to boil it down, that's what it is. So going on that train ride. So what people will do to get beads, because it's good luck and people want them. So what they will do is do things to grab the attention of the people on the float to get them to throw you the beads. So women will do things like lift their tops and bare their breasts.
Oh, I remember you saying this. Yeah,
yes, it's a thing. Diddy. When I went to my last Diddy party,
Diddy's.
That's what they.
It all goes back to Diddy. Everything in life all circles back to P. Diddy.
Yeah. So
it's poetic.
So we can go to Mardi Gras. We could have some drinks. We could watch the excitement from a safe distance with security. Require security.
Right.
People who have families take their kids out of the state to go on vacation because it is just mayhem. Like, that is why New York, Vegas, Florida, like Orlando area gets super busy during Mardi Gras itself with families.
Because
people are escaping from that.
So it's not just New Orleans that's going to be pricey to travel to then, it's everywhere else as well, because people are escaping to it.
Yeah.
Interesting. So what would happen, like, if we don't, obviously if we went, we wouldn't get absolutely shit, well, I might, but wouldn't get absolutely shit-faced. So what risks would we have? What could happen to us?
Being mugged, pickpocketed.
So still being mugged, even though we wouldn't be that smashed.
Well, yeah, because people wouldn't know we're that smashed. It's
True.
that is a person in a huge crowd. Like you've talked about wanting to go to New York City for New Year's Eve to watch the ball drop.
No,
Are
I
you
haven't. What
kidding?
do
You are shoulder to shoulder
I actually
with
did.
people there. You did
Yeah,
say
but
that.
I wouldn't
You
want to
wanted to
be.
do it once. You
Yeah,
wanted
but
to
I
do it
wouldn't.
once to be able to
Not
say.
not in with the people. I have the same view of London as well at New Year's with the London Eye. I wouldn't want to be in with a crowd waiting there for hours on end. I'd want to be in some sort of building in comfort with a really good view.
Right,
Which
right.
I imagine would cost a lot more money, but that's the way I'd rather do it, is somewhere peaceful and
Hmm.
quiet with some really good
And
people
that's
that
where
I know.
security comes in for me. I mean, we can experience it and enjoy it on the balcony of the building we're
Yes.
staying in
Yes.
and still get the feeling. But
Yeah, still
yeah,
have it
no, I
without all the
won't.
hooligans. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'd want to do for New York if I ever did New Year's there, and the same in London. Is I don't want to
Hmm.
be shoulder to shoulder with people. I don't enjoy that. And again, I'm fidgety, so you can imagine how many people would be pissed off of me when I'm trying to fucking do a little dance in the middle of London or New York, you know,
Hmm.
because I'm bored out of my mind. I can't
Right.
do that for several hours waiting for
And if you're not
my balls
careful,
to drop.
people are gonna pickpocket you. People are gonna like push you with the crowd and seclude you from the
Yeah,
other
and then
people you're with. It's just
before I know it, I've had a bit of stool
you'll have
taken out
a
of my ass.
you'll have you'll have some beads stuck somewhere else. Like
Probably.
yeah. So
I won't
these
have
things
much on me.
happen.
I mean, I guess I have my phone and my wallet, but my wallet wouldn't have anything in it other than cards. There's no cash. But the cards won't work without me.
No, but you'll need your ID.
Yeah, I
That's a
don't.
pain in the ass. If you
Yeah,
get pickpocketed, like when I travel, and I'm going to be taking even further precautions when I go to the UK in April. It's going to be, I am watching videos, I am looking things up about how to not get taken advantage of while in a foreign country. So, you put your wallet in your front pocket type deal. There are vests and shirts that have hidden pockets on the inside so people can't just take things from you. To have on your phone, have some kind of a wrist strap to make sure while you're standing there, people aren't going to be able to ride by on their moped and like snatch your phone, which is a real concern of mine right now because when we go, I'll be vlogging on what? My phone. So I will be that guy at a certain point where I have my phone in front of my face. So I have to be extra careful with that. Like these are all the things that are in the back of my head. So going to something like Mardi Gras, which I've always been warned that it's not a safe place. You go with a group
warned
of
by
friends, you
who
stay
though?
with your group of friends. Hmm?
Warned by who? Because I've noticed this with you, where you say certain things aren't safe and whatnot, and I wonder how true that is, or whether that is just a bit of over exaggeration or scaremongering, because that's just the general feeling of, oh, this isn't safe. Like, for example, I mentioned that I like going for walks around the neighborhood, and you said, oh, you wouldn't do that down where you live because it's
Right.
dangerous. But realistically, is it actually dangerous? Or is that just your perception of the minute I walk outside, a pigeon might mug me?
Fun story. 3 or 4 days ago, a pigeon did mug me at work. Well, it shit on my face. It shit on my face. So yes, going outside is very dangerous for me. So
I think it's my spirit animal.
which ironically enough was a meme I sent you the other day of when I don't know if you've seen it yet. It was if I was to come back as birds, I'd still be your friend because then we'd shit on people
Yeah, I did see that.
together. Yeah. So I mean, it was ironic because that meme came across right after. Like everybody's listening at all the times. But anyway, the whole I don't know. I think if it's bad enough for people to warn me, then it's pretty safe to say I don't want to chance it without protection.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I
fair
mean,
comment.
you walk around your neighborhood at midnight,
Hmm.
which we will be doing once. I
Oh
really
yes, you
would
want to
like
come
to
with,
see
don't
your
you?
route,
Yeah.
and I just want to annoy you while we are walking around, and I want to see what kind of a neighborhood you live in where you're safe enough to walk around, because you don't, in all fairness, live in a gated community.
No.
No, that's where I would like to live. Like if I lived
Yeah.
in the Hollywood Hills or a gated community, sure, I'd walk around without
Without
with
worrying.
reckless abandon, like it was Mardi Gras every day. Yeah. Look, Mardi Gras is just Halloween, but nobody knows what they're actually dressed as, so it's all good. People wear crazy ass costumes. And...
It is all very strange. Yeah, I think ours is better. We just make some pancakes at home, and then that's it. And we flip the pancake and fail
Boring.
miserably. Yeah, but it's safer. You
But
don't
it's
get
not
mugged.
the traditional pancake that we make here.
No, we do very different
Yours is
pancakes
like
here.
crepes.
Yeah. Ours are very thin, so more like crepe form. Yes,
Yeah,
very true.
flipping a crepe is hard.
It's a good laugh.
Can you do it?
I have never tried, but I have laughed at people that have tried in front of me. I had,
But
I
you
think I had
won't.
Connor do one, and he went to do it, but he smashed the frying pan into the oven in the process, and it's like just clank. It was brilliant. It's great
You are
fun.
such an observer.
Yes, I am. This is the thing. I am very used to being behind the camera, recording things. That this is very alien for me. I'm not used to the one on the camera. I've always been the one behind, filming things, documenting things, and being the mastermind behind the scenes. You know, not usually me chatting shit in front of the camera. So vlogging is going to be very, very bizarre for me because again, I don't usually walk around with the camera in my face. I usually walk around with the camera pointing at other things. So that's going to be different.
Well, I'm interested to see how you do with that because you have so many opinions about when I do it. So that's great. I don't like the way you hold the camera. I hate your haircut. I hate the way you pour your dressing on your salad. What the fuck was that?
It was so spasticated. It was the way you tried to defend it as well, being like, you try doing it when you're holding the camera in your right hand and pour things in your left hand. It's like, yeah, sure, I'll just put my camera into my left hand, so my dominant hand
It's
is
so much
free to
easier for you to say that because you've never tried it.
I have
So
done that before.
I don't want to know what you do on camera on your own time. So we're good. So on that note, maybe we will have to figure out how we will infiltrate Mardi Gras 2026, and I can infiltrate Pancake Day.
2026, yeah. That might be hard, actually, 2026, because it's not that far away. It might be 2027. Yeah, but like, for example, I know that I am in...
Reel it back in, babe. Reel it back in. We're trying to say goodbye here. Yes, we're gonna have to. We'll talk about your escapades on our Patreon. How about that? What 2026 looks for you?
I could have finished by now. I could have finished explaining if you didn't interrupt me. Whorebag. Nope. Right.
Say goodbye.
All right. Okay. Bye then. Fuck you, and don't fuck all of you. But fuck you. Goodbye.
Bye.